I don't want to make you sick, Jen. But I have no choice. I have to do this.
All right, but wait. What are we starting with? Because obviously you want to wait for Jamie to be here to go over the State of the Union shit. Like, what do you want?
Well, we also want to talk. Well, we're also going to talk about Mangione, and it's like some interesting stuff that's been going on because she's like really knee deep in the story.
She's like running the fund for his defense, right?
Yes, and we definitely want to learn more about that and how we can.
So because I feel like whatever I'm not exactly sure what you have on the menu, but like go in some semblance of organization order, so that I can follow this. Because if you're
what was the name of the? I don't remember the name of the young man that Trump had called out during his State of the Union. The young man who was suffering from cancer and survived it, and Trump made him an honorary member of the Secret Service. Can anybody real quick, if you could just put it in the chat, the name of that young man? Forgive me for not remembering.
Okay, so let me preface this with everyone, and anybody who knows or has been watching me for any amount of time knows that I have not watched the State of the Union. Now, I don't ever watch the State of the Union because I don't purposefully subject myself to something which I know is complete bullshit and lies, because I don't see the point when they don't do what they say anyway. And I've never watched it. It's not Trump specific. So all my knowledge about it are just clips that I have seen after the fact. So I just want to put that out there, that I am not like, normally if I'm going to talk about something, I know the whole thing.
Well, his name is DJ Daniel. He's a nice young man. And of course, he's being used as a political prop, as they all are. But this could not be avoided from the other night.
18, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Colin, these clips are not coming through good. Can we reload it, please? Because for some reason, it's kind of the speed of it is like really off.
It was choppy?
Yeah. Unless it was only choppy on my end and not yours. Did it look okay on your end?
No, I saw it looked choppy, but I never know if it's just because of my computer or if it's playing that way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
why I don't say anything, because I just assume it's me.
Well, we're not supremely technological, but I think this is, we'll try it again. Okay.
18, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
How old is this person?
13.
13? Oh God, make it stop.
The best part about it was that it was a perfect screen capture, because she probably didn't think for a second that the camera was going to pan to her.
Does it matter? What would she be doing differently? You think she would have done her hair different? Like, what does she care? Look at her.
I don't remember the name of the congresswoman that's sitting next to her. I know this woman's from Michigan. I can't remember her name. She was the lady, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think this is the lady that married a congressman that was like 30 years older than she was, and she inherited his seat.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Maybe it is. And by the way, yes, see, so I feel like we're blending because they're pink, we're pink. We're so outraged.
Well, they're all part of that. Well, again, we're doing it we know why we're wearing it. I mean, that's like the whole point of it. And so the reason I bring up the devil herself is because everyone wants to talk about the contempt that she and many others have for regular people.
Wait, that's the whole clip that you were showing on that was just to show Debbie at the end of that clip about the kid with the cancer?
Yeah, with the sourpuss look. It is Debbie Dingle. Yep, I was right. Thank you, Josie. I appreciate it.
Okay, so all right, this is where I get confused with stuff. Okay, so there was this whole buildup about the kid with the cancer and the thing, and he was, and then it goes, and now we're talking about Debbie.
It ended up going viral on social media. Like, how does she have that effing look on her face? Are the Democrats incapable of cheering for anything that's positive?
Wait, how did somebody stop it and clip it right there? Is that what you're saying? And that is the clip that
Debbie went viral on social media. Everyone said that Debbie really was the embodiment of the whole pissant look on the Democratic Party's face, and how they cannot accept and will never accept their ineptitude, the fact that they do not.
I don't think they care. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if they win or lose. That's the whole point. So like, even when they're in charge, they do nothing. This is actually better for them, by the way. Yeah. I'm just gonna instead. I honestly, it's every time that I feel like I want to do something about something, but I just don't. That's
all that they were doing. They were giving you that fake outrage to suggest that they actually care. But the truth is, that is the one thing about Wasserman Schultz that I at least respect, is that she is always mask off. Like, she can't pretend that she cares. She truly and utterly has contempt for everyday people.
Yala, you and Peter are spirit animals.
This might be controversial. Thank you for the $4.99. But the Democrats lack strong alpha males to take on the right. Too many beta males, not enough fighters. Well, here's what you have to understand.
I would argue for the sigmas, but yes, you are correct. There are too many betas.
The Democratic Party deliberately pushed working men, strong working men, out of the party. That was deliberate. There's a reason when we think about the neoliberal takeover of the Democratic Party, the consultant class, the managerial class, that was the end of guys that picked things up and put them down for a living. Those guys were not accepted or welcomed in the Democratic Party anymore. The people that did get to the front are the type of people that are only strong intellectually, not physically. And so when you remove the testosterone from the party, you get what you get. And that is why the Democrats have a serious testosterone problem in their party. And you look at everyone that is considered part of leadership today, who are they?
And by the way, this has been going on for many years, long before the whole, accusing them of being woke and all that, which that stuff's just annoying. But the truth is they don't really do anything about that either. They just talk about it. But in any event, the Democrats weren't always the betas. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they were really affiliated with labor, then it was the opposite. It was kind of the opposite. You had like the nerdy corporate, more less hands-on type of business people that were more the Republican side. And you had more working class, actual, like, work with your hands people that were Democrats. So, I mean, I think that it's definitely switched.